People often say that God cannot be everywhere, that's why He created parents. But survivors of narcissistic abuse often feel the opposite. Sometimes it feels like devil cannot be everywhere, that's why He created narcissistic parents. And if you grew up with narcissistic parents, you know what I'm talking about. And the hardest part is not even the abuse, is when no one believes you. And that's why today I'm going to talk about 8 signs of narcissistic parents that people need to recognize the narcissist in their life. Narcissistic parents have 2 completely different personalities. To the outside world, they appear loving, kind, generous, and supportive. People admire them. To others, they are the perfect parents. But behind closed doors, they are manipulative, controlling, and abusive, both verbal and physical. Only the family members and children get to see their true face, their true personality. And if your parents behave like a completely different person in front of others and completely different person in their home, it could be a sign that they are a narcissist. And that's why they try to control every aspect of your life, such as what you wear, what you do not allow to wear, who you talk to, who you are not allowed to talk to, where you can go, where you are not allowed to go, and what career you are allowed to choose. They don't do it because they love you or they want good things for you or want to guide you. They do it because they want to control every aspect of your life. Narcissistic parents see their children as an extension of themselves. They don't see their children as an independent individual, but an extension of themselves as a part of them. And they don't even try to control your life to make it better, but they want to make your life even worse. And when you understand them and try to become independent, they even try to sabotage your freedom. Narcissistic parents cannot handle criticism, but they criticize their children all the time because according to them, nothing you do is ever good enough. But the moment you criticize them, even respectfully, they explode. They often yell at you, insult you back, play the victim card, or blame you for everything that happened. Because in their mind, they can never be wrong, and you can never be right. Narcissistic parents turn others against you, and they do it by using smear campaign against you. They tell lies about you to your relatives, to other family members, to your friends, and even your siblings, and turn them against you. And they do this to make you look like the villain of the family, and to dismantle any support system you had, and to isolate you from others, so that you can be hurt easily. Because if you are the villain or the bad person, then no one will believe your story when you finally speak up against the narcissist. Everyone will believe their story. And isolation also helps them to maintain control over you. Narcissistic parents use guilt as a weapon. They love using guilt to manipulate their children. Whenever you confront them for their toxic behavior, they say things like, "After everything we have done for you, we raised you and sacrificed so much for you. You are so ungrateful." But remember, raising a child is not a favor. It's a basic parental responsibility. And they don't even do it properly. And when you confront them for that, they use guilt to emotionally manipulate you. Narcissistic parents love to humiliate you publicly. They often enjoy humiliating their children in front of others. And they do that by revealing embarrassing stories about you, mock your weaknesses in front of others, and comparing you with others. They do this to damage your confidence and to make you look inferior in your own eyes. Sometimes they even do it to provoke a reaction out of you. And when you react, they use that reaction against you to make you look unstable in front of others. Narcissistic parents always play the victim. In the narcissist story, they are always the victim. Nothing is ever their fault. If something goes wrong, they often blame that on their children, their partner, the relatives, or the society itself. They create a narrative where everyone is trying to hurt them and they are the innocent one. And they do it to gain sympathy and support from others. So when you finally speak up, they can use it against you. Narcissistic parents emotionally neglect you. One of the most obvious signs of narcissistic parent is neglect. Narcissistic parents often ignore their child's emotional need. They ignore your feelings, your struggles, even your physical pain are dismissed and minimized. Many survivors grow up feeling unimportant, unworthy of love, and invisible. And this emotional wound can last well into your adulthood and affect your relationship in your adulthood. Growing up with narcissistic parents can be extremely painful, but recognizing these signs are the first step towards healing. And once you understand what is happening and what happened, you can take control of your life. You can start to rebuild your confidence. You can start to set boundaries and remember that the abuse was never your fault. If you can relate to any of these signs, let me know in the comment section. And if you want to know more about narcissism, narcissistic abuse, psychological manipulation, and healing, please subscribe to the channel. Because understanding narcissism is the first step towards healing.